Hey yo, what is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, man, I'm bringing you the 650 horsepower Nissan R35 GTR that I used in the last video, man. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and be sure to hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys after the intro. Alright, so here we are in the customization menu for the Nissan GTR R35, man. Coming in here, obviously we're sitting at 650 horsepower, 720 newton meters of torque, and 1,420 kg of weight. So, like I say, she's fairly light for what it is, I think. I think I have the race weight reduction in here. I'm not too sure, but we will find out in just a few minutes, man. But anyway, without further ado, bro, I love the way how this thing feels as well, man. You know, this thing does feel pretty good for 650 horsepower, you know, and not to mention sport tires, you know. So, sport tires is what it is, but you know, it still feels pretty good, you know, not too bad at all. Anyway. Moving into drivetrain swap here, we got the rear wheel drive, obviously, swap on here. We don't want to be running the all-wheel drive. We're trying to make a damn drift car, bro. So, rear wheel drive swap on there. Obviously, I haven't got the wide body kit on here. I've left the car looking stock, which I think looks alright, man. You know, it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. I've got like wide body builds and stuff like that, so if you do want to run the wide body on it, go right ahead. Again, like I say, it's just the kg. It bumps it up a significant amount. Look at that, 1,697 kg of weight with the wide body. So that's completely up to you if you want to run that. Obviously my build will feel a little bit different to what yours would probably feel like, as I don't have the wide body on this. But anyway, if you guys do want to see a wide body build on this, then I shall post up another one. But let me know down in the comments if you do want to see that. But for now, man, we got the stock body on this thing. Moving on now, we're gonna go ahead and check out some air and appearance here. Obviously, I haven't got any air and appearance on the car at all. Once again, only will put a little bit of weight on that. Look at that, 2 kg. That's all it's gonna put with the Livery Walk spoiler on that. So again, up to you if you do want to run that, and on the front as well, another 2 kg. So you're probably not really gonna feel that. So you know, that's for the sake of 4 kg, man. If you want to put them on there, put them on there, bro. You know. But anyway, moving on to tires and rims now. Here we are. We got the stock tires, obviously on this, that are the sport tires. So not a big fan of the sport tires, but for the GTR, man, we've got no damn choice. So sport tires on here. We got the stock 255 front tires on here, and we also have stock 285mm rear tires on here as well. They're both stock. Leave them stock. They're looking good. Not too bad at all. Obviously the rims, I haven't changed the rims on the car. If it's you know, if you want to, then you can change them. It's not a problem at all. You can go in there, get some different rims on here. Maybe some ADV ones, man. I know the ADV ones look pretty good on this. There they are. Not looking too bad at all, bro. But like I say, I left mine stock. I think they're looking good, man. They looking good. Front rim size, we're sticking with the 20-inch on the front. You can bump it up if you want to. Again, just another 2 kg of weight there, but that's completely up to you if you want to put another 2 kg on your car, man. Same with the rear as well. You can bump it up to 21 if you want to, but again, you know, it's completely up to you, man. Moving on to front track width here, we got the upgraded track width in the front all the way out, max that out. As you say, man, look at that. You got a little bit of tug right there, but anyway, moving on to the rear as well, bro. You gotta max that out as well, just to, you know, make it look flush, man. It looks good. Fitment looking good, man. Alright, not too bad. Alright, so moving on to the drivetrain now. We got the clutch in here. We got race clutch. We have a race transmission. We got the race driveline, and we have the race differential. Make sure you get all those things in there, because obviously we can tune all of this stuff, man. Alright, so moving on to performance and handling now. We obviously have, we got the race brakes in here. We got the drift springs and dampeners. We got the race front anti-roll bars, And we got the race rear anti-roll bars in here. Roll cage, we got the full cage in here just to bump up the kg. And we have the race weight reduction, man. So as you can see here, weight reduction is 1,722 in stock, bro. So that's a lot of kg. That's a lot of kg, man. I reckon, you know, with that amount of weight, actually, I reckon you wouldn't be far off trying to make this thing a slow drifter, you know. So maybe we'll have to try that, bro. We'll try 1,700 kg build with the R35, man. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, 1,420 kg coming in with the race weight reduction there. So be sure to put that in, just so we can slide the damn car a little bit easier, man. Anyway, moving on to the engine now. All important, 650 horsepower. We have stock intake on here. We got the stock fuel. We got stock ignition. We got stock exhaust. We got the race cams and valves. We got race valves. Race engine block. We got race pistons. We got stock 20s. We got stock intercooler. We got race oil and coolant, and obviously the race flywheel, man. So there we go. That is the 650 horsepower on this Nissan R35 GTR. Like you say, bro, let's get to tuning. Alright, so as I just said, man, that is the externals and internals for the car, man. Now let's go and tune this thing up. So tires on here, we're running 45 psi on both. This is my go-to when I run tire pressure. So 45 psi on both. You can change that up if you want to. If you want a little bit less grip, then max it all the way to maybe 50, 55 psi. That's completely up to you. However, if you want loads more grip, bump it all the way back down to 30 or 25 or something like that. Yeah, anything that suits you, really, man. But anyway, we got 45 psi on the front and rear tires there. Moving on to gearing now, we have 3.00 on the final drive. First is all the way up there at 5.52. Now that will allow you to do the burnouts as you saw in last week's video, which is pretty cool, man. Anyway, moving on to second, we got 1.52 on here. This is a complete end of the other spectrum, man. The gearing ratio is looking crazy out here, but it works. It works, man. You know, 650 horsepower. You know, stuff is crazy, man. Anyway, third we have 1.31 on here, fourth we have 1.04, fifth we have 0.93, and sixth we have 0.86. Obviously the golden gear for this car is second gear. You can dabble in a bit of third, but second gear is where you're at out here, man. Second gear is the priority gear. Obviously if you want to make it third as your priority gear, obviously just have a little switch about, change third to second, and you know, all that sort of stuff, and then fourth down to third. But anyway, that is the gearing setup. If you guys want to pause the video to get these gears 100% correct on how I have them, be sure to do that now, and I will meet you guys in the damn alignment, man. So here we are in alignment. We have front, which is negative 5.0 degrees of camber, and then the rear is negative 4.0, man. So we got, you know, negative 5 or 5 plus actually on what I usually run. I usually run negative 4.5, so we've got 5 plus on here, man. Negative 4, which, you know, for the car it feels pretty good, man. It does feel fairly good. So moving on now, we got toe, which is 1.0 degrees, and rear on the rear is negative 0.2. Front caster is angle 6.5. Now moving on to anti-roll bars, I've left that stock. Springs, I've left stock. Dampeners, I've left stock as well. And also on the brakes here, we got 60% on the balance, and the pressure is 70%. Now, if you guys do have a heavy finger and you do press down on the trigger all the way, be sure to lower your braking force pressure there, just so when you're in a tandem, you don't go and smash straight into the lead car or the behind car, the chase car, when you're braking. So it's more of the chase car, really. You know, if you brake like really hard and then the chase car is following you, he's got to apply that same amount of braking force to match yours. So if you slam on the brakes, man, and he doesn't have good brakes, he's just gonna slam right into you. So be sure to lower that if you need to. I don't lower it to like 25 or 35 or something like that, as I don't push down the trigger all the way. So 70% is, you know, it works for me, man. It works for me. It's what my personal preference is. But anyway, moving on to differential now. We are at 100% on both acceleration and deacceleration. 100%. Lock the diff up. Make sure those rear tires are spinning, man. Now, that is all from the tune and obviously internals, externals for this car. Let's go and do some damn sliding, man. Alright, so here we are. We're doing something a little bit different today, man. Like I say, we're not going to be hitting up a tandem track. Train, there's train, that's train. Yeah, so we're going to be doing something a little bit different today, man. We're going to be hitting up the little mountain section that we got coming over here, which isn't too bad, bro. Like I say, for the 650 horsepower, we'll need something, you know, with a little bit, you know, wider corners and stuff like that, you know. Something that's going to, you know, put this car through its paces instead of like the little small tracks that we usually run for the lower horsepower. Let's go ahead and hit this, bro. Alright, so this is gonna be the end of the damn video, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're brand new around here. We're getting close, man, to 260 subscribers, I think it is. Bro, you guys are killing it out here, man. Loving it. Hopefully you guys enjoying the content, bro. Obviously it's going to be a whole load more coming with actually a brand new game coming out for the Xbox. Most of you guys that do drift probably have heard of this game. It's called Car X Drift Racing. That's going to be dropping here on Wednesday. Your boy has already bought it, and I will be bringing out some content to do with that. Really excited to play this game. I've seen like loads of gameplay and stuff like that. Bro, super excited for a drift game to be coming to Xbox, man. It's going to be awesome. Also, obviously, I might actually do some streams on there as well. We'll see what the game's mechanics are like and stuff like that. We expect a full review on Wednesday, or actually Thursday it would be, for the video to come out. So expect a full review on that game on Thursday as it comes out on Wednesday, bro. So happy days on that. Also, we also have a comment came in from one of the guys from the last video who also said that he wouldn't mind seeing a classic muscle car slow tandem drift build sort of like series, I guess. I will get on that, so if the homie is here, bro, appreciate you watching, man. Be sure to leave a comment down below of what car you want me to do first, man, because I'm super interested in doing that. I do have a couple of builds already of classic muscle cars that do drift, and they drift so nice, man, so good. So like I say, hit me up with one of those. If not, I'll just do one of my random ones, and then hopefully I'll see you there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Like I said, be sure to hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.